Boom. Welcome, everybody. Today we're going to go over how to figure out who to knock on the door and which houses are good to knock on to do solar. So again, remember, you're typically looking for homes that don't have a lot of trees, have newer roofs. In the wintertime, it's difficult to see if they have a newer roof. So you can just ask them how old is your roof. But again, you guys are looking for homes that are typically faced directly south. They have especially if they can have the back of their homes facing in the back direction, having south. That way your customers typically going to have most of their panels on the back of their home, which they won't even notice. East-west roofs, again, are okay. But again, typically we're going after directly south-facing roofs. If you are able to find those, that's how you're able to save customers a lot more money. So when you guys are out there knocking on people's doors, it's important to figure out who's home. Again, you can start working at 9, 10 in the morning and work until at night, and you might not have a really low contact rate. You have to get really good at figuring out who's home. You want to look for signs of life. Typically, you want to see a garage door open, cars in the driveway, doors open in the house, people working in their yard. Those are your ideal customers. And more importantly, again, you guys are going to get 2 areas that you're going to typically try to work, square miles that you're going to work in your area. You're going to want to try to get garbage day on different days in those areas, and make sure that you work as diligently as possible in those areas when they have garbage day. If you guys work in garbage day in the areas that you're in, you can start working a lot earlier. Literally just look for the cans that are missing and just go talk to those people. Typically they're the ones that are home. And then just later in the night, you just circle around and you just keep track of whose garbage cans that came in. And then you just go knock on those doors. And then you do that cycle. So you work that area on that garbage day, and on a different day you do that where you just contact as many people as possible. You'll be amazed how much more successful you'll be when you actually talk to decision makers instead of just talking to no one that they don't answer. So again, we got to get really good at finding who's home, and when we do, obviously they need to have a quality presentation. Again, solar is pretty new to the state of Illinois. It's not new in general. Again, solar's been around for a while. SunPower's been around for 30 years. So again, you're talking to a customer about the company. It's the largest Illinois or United States solar company. And they have the Guinness record for most efficient solar panel ever made. We recently just got 21 of the Walmarts here in Illinois to take advantage of this. They put up enough solar panels to power 30,000 homes. And Walmart didn't buy the systems either. They're doing the same program that we're going to be offering families. And again, the opportunity it creates for you, obviously you'll create some wealth if you do it hard enough, but more importantly, you're going to be saving your customer a lot of money. Most utility companies raise rates between 4 and 8% per year. The product that you're offering a customer is one that will never ever increase because the sun's free. So today you're just going to learn a quick presentation on how you can be more effective out there. I've done this for about 4 years. I know you guys have probably done sales before, or maybe you haven't, but it's really important initially just to replicate people that have been successful at this. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. If I say a word, it's for a reason. It's because it's going to help you be more successful. And as we go through this, you'll understand why more, by what the words you say cause a reaction in your customer. So again, let's say you guys get out of your car when it's not sub-zero. You just knock on the door. The important part with this is you want to try to take about a few steps back, maybe about 3, 4 steps back. You want to get away from their door. Typically, you want people to come out, right? You don't want them to shut the door right away in your face. So you take about 3 steps back. And then when they do come to the door, I typically are looking away, right? I'm looking away. I can hear them coming. Then when they knock, then I turn. When I knock, and then I turn around, and I step back. So again, typically what you're trying to do is just get your customer to come out the door. Right? You don't want them to just shut the door in your face. So you got to pull them out of the house. Also, if you're taller or a bigger, stronger person, you want to try to change your physique too, right? You don't want to try to square up with them when you walk up on them. You want to turn your body so you're less threatening to that person. and try to give them room, right? So they feel comfortable coming outside to talk to you. So again, in the wintertime, obviously it's important to get in the house as quick as possible. If you give the presentation real good at the beginning of this, people will invite you right in. And if you don't, then you just need to practice. So again, you knock on the door, take your steps back. If you come to the door, this is a really important part right here. Make sure you don't ask somebody a question, right? Don't ask them, what's your name? Or be the homeowner? Or how is your day going? Right? We don't want to start the conversation with a question. Never, never, ever. So we come to the door and we say, just following up on the net meter program. About a year back, ComEd came out and put a smart meter on the house. You remember that? And then pause. Either shake their head yes or no, or where you say, were you living here then? Yeah. But the main reason they have done that, you've probably seen on the news, ComEd's got to get 25% of the homes in the neighborhood on renewable energy by 2025. There's a program right now where you guys qualify, where you get the equipment and the maintenance at no cost ever. Basically, cut your bill between 30 and 50%. So now you've broken the ice, right? You set a comment, got their fence down, you got their ears open, right? And now they're more open to listen to you. So again, you're face to face with your customer typically at this point, right? You're talking to them at the door. This is a really important step. It's called the slide or mirror to match. Basically, you're going to walk to your customer and you're going to turn, and you're going to show them the same thing that you're looking at on your iPad. And basically, what it's doing subconsciously is you're making them. You're as a team, right? You're working as a team. You're not you against them. It's you guys as a team together working in cooperation. So again, typically when you guys go out there, you're going to want to have a laminate of a utility bill. Once we have some ComEd customers that already have it fully turned on, we're going to use those. But for right now, I just show them my bill at my house just to explain it to them. So then you knock on the door, just following up on the net meter program. About a year back, ComEd came out and updated the meter. You remember that? Cool. You've probably seen on the news recently, ComEd's got to get 25% of the homes in the neighborhood on renewable energy by 2025. There's a program right now where you guys qualify, where you get the equipment and the maintenance at no cost ever. Basically, you cut your bill between 30 and 50%. If you ever looked at your ComEd bill, right now you lean in, you turn it down, you're coming closer. Now you're just going to show them. If you ever looked at your bill, half your bill right now is what they call a delivery. Basically, you pay a bunch of fees to get your power shipped to you. With this, if you let us use the roof, we put up a system, design it, maintain it again at no cost. You'd simply buy your power from your roof cheaper. You'd still get a bill from ComEd, even if you don't buy anything. They still charge you what they call a customer account metering. So then you're just pointing at the two fees. Basically, you have to give them $15, even if you don't buy anything from them. Where it would help you at is on your usage. If you would imagine anytime it's light out, it's like throwing 20s on the grid. You just create these credits. On your bill every month, it's going to keep track of how you're doing. So now again, you're going to take your laminate that shows the bill on the front. You're going to flip it over and then show them a person's bill that has solar and what their experience is. Fortunately, it's my bill from December. So you can say this is my boss's bill from his house for last month. It just shows how it works. It's really simple. It just shows you how many kilowatts you had used, how many the system generated, how many credits rolled over from the month before, and then your balance. They're like rollover minutes. So again, in the summer, basically you're making a whole bunch of power you don't need. ComEd's giving you credit for it and then selling that power to your neighbors. They still make money. Don't feel bad for them. Last June, they added a fee onto your bill. It's called the Renewable Portfolio Standard. So again, you flip your bill back over and you're putting that at their fee. It's called the RPS, Renewable Portfolio Standard. Basically, you pay a couple dollars a month times 5.4 million customers. There's $10 million that goes in this fund every month. And instead of you just paying for other people to participate, if you want to, you would probably qualify. You have to be a homeowner, have a 650 credit score, and use enough power. Got to use at least $40 a month worth of power. And then you can pause, right? You're like, oh yeah, it's way more than that. Or, well, I don't know how much I pay, which is okay as well, right? So now you got their interest level up a little bit. So again, you're gonna get two laminates when you guys are out there. One's a two-sider, and the other one's just a SunPower one. This one you want to basically introduce yourself. But work with SunPower. We recently just did a deal with Walmart here in the state. Essentially, we're putting up panels on 21 of the Walmarts here in the area. The closest one's in Dixon. We're putting up enough solar to power about 30,000 homes. And unfortunately for Walmart, they didn't buy the system either. They didn't pay a single dollar to have the equipment installed. Again, ComEd's trying to get 25% of their power by renewable energy. Right now, they only got 6%, so they need a lot of folks to participate in this. The catch to this is if you guys are thinking about going Amish, probably the worst investment ever. But as long as you use power, the sun's free. Today our job's super simple. We just come up with a super simple. We just take a picture of your meter, figure out exactly, make sure you got a smart meter. We also take a picture of your graph. On your bill, there's a graph that shows how many kilowatts you use. Basically, we add it up and then come up with a design where we can guarantee and make a certain amount. Unfortunately, ComEd doesn't want to buy power from you, so they limit how many panels that you put up. So we just come up with a design again where we can guarantee it would make a certain amount. Our goal is to get up as close as we can to 100%. Where does your house typically get the most sun? Or what was the highest bill you had in the last year? Or what color is your dog? Right? At this point, now you've gained their trust enough where you can ask them a question. You've talked to them long enough. Now you want to get them talking. So if you would with this, imagine us holding a giant umbrella over the hottest part of your roof. What you'll notice right away is it'll be noticeably cooler. Again, for most people, it gives you an option. In the past, ComEd's mailed you a bill and you pay it. With this, your rate again will never ever go up. Last year, ComEd raised your bill 3 times. Most recently in October, they raised it 10%. Essentially, they keep charging you more and more to ship it to you. Where again, with this, you're eliminating all those fees. How we make money at this is a couple of ways. We get a 30% tax credit from the government for buying the system unless you want to. It's real expensive. The state of Illinois, again, also throws in. That's what makes this no cost to you. And again, we're just out looking for homes that are really good candidates. Obviously, yours is great. You don't have a lot of trees. Your roof looks like it's in good shape. How old's your roof? Awesome. Yep, you'd be disqualified if it wasn't in good shape. So now you got their interest level up, right? So you say, today our job's super easy. Then we're just going to take a picture of your graph. If it's okay with you, in a couple of days, we'll get back together. At that point, again, you'll be able to see exactly how much it would save you, what it would look like, and where it would go. If you approve everything, I apologize, it is a little bit of a process. It takes about 60 days. Basically, you got to get a permit. Your approval in ComEd. ComEd will take 4 to 6 weeks to approve the application. Once they approve everything, we can put it up, and then it takes about a month after that before it's actually working. So that's your initial approach with the customer. Again, in the wintertime, obviously, you want to get in the door much quicker. So again, just at the beginning, just make sure you pause and don't try to talk too fast. Just make sure you're explaining to them, what the program is. Typically, they're going to invite you in. The hard part of this, again, is overcoming it sounds too good to be true, or that nothing's free, or I've already tried this, or whatever other objection that they're potentially going to give you. It's their fear that it's too good to be true. And if they say that, then just say, it's not that it's free, it's at no cost to you. You've already been paying for this with your taxes. Again, ComEd added a fee on your bill last June. They're actually charging you right now to pay for other people's fan systems. Also, what you guys will get on here is you get some pictures. Basically, I got about 25 installs so far in Rockford. You just show them pictures when you're with them too. If you've ever seen what solar panels look like, then you simply just pull it up real quick and then just start showing them. You just start showing them pictures of houses in the area and naming off where they're at, inviting them to go by and see what their opinion is on it as well.